Hello students, see this concept related to 3D. Suppose L equal to 0 is a line, then the points on line which are equidistant from two planes. What is the concept? There is a line. The points on the line which are equidistant from the two planes. Then the line is parallel to the two planes. That is, the line is parallel to line of intersection of two planes. That is, the line is parallel to the line perpendicular to the both normals of the two planes respectively. This is the concept. So your line is parallel to the two planes, that is the line is parallel to the line of intersection of the two planes, that is the line is parallel to the line which is perpendicular to the both normals of the two planes respectively. Suppose this is one plane, and this is the another plane. One line is like this. The points on the line are equidistant from the two planes. Then your line is parallel to this line of intersection. That is, the line is parallel to the two planes. Okay. Now see the related question. In R cube, in three-dimensional geometry, L is the straight line passing through origin. Your line L is passing through origin. Suppose that all the points on L are at a constant distance from the two planes P1 and P2. So all the points on L are equidistant to these two planes. Let M be the locus of foot of perpendiculars drawn from the points on L to plane P1. Which of the following points lies on your locus M? So we divide the question into two parts. So from here to here. So up to here you have to find out the line equation, and then take the points on that line and then draw the foot of perpendiculars from that line to the plane L1, P1, plane P1. Then which of the following points lies on your locus M? So see here, L is what? First of all, L is the line which is such a way that the points on L are equidistant to the two planes. So the direction ratios of L are nothing but what? The line which is parallel to the line of intersection of the two planes. That is why the direction ratios of line of intersection of two planes are obtained by I, J, K. What are the normal DRs? 1, 2, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 1. So I bar into 2 minus 1 minus J bar into 1 plus 2 plus K bar into minus 1 minus 4. That is I bar minus 3J bar minus 5K bar. So the direction ratios of our required line are 1, minus 3, minus 5. So the line equation is what? X by 1. The line is passing through origin. X by 1 is equals to y by minus 3 is equals to z by minus 5. So up to we have the line. This is my line, that is x by 1 is equals to y by minus 3 equal to z by minus 5. And again consider my plane P1. This is plane P1. Now foot of perpendiculars are drawn from points on the line to the plane. So these are all foot of perpendiculars. Okay. So these are all foot of perpendiculars. You have to find the locus. So this is the locus. So that means what? The required locus is nothing but line of intersection of these two planes. So how to find this plane equation? Already you know the plane equation P1. So the direction ratios of normal to the P1 are what? 1, 2, minus 1. This is the line parallel to our required plane. So our plane passing through 0, 0, 0 and has which are parallel to this plane having direction ratios 1, minus 3, minus 5 and 1, 2, minus 1. So what is the equation of plane? Equation of plane is x minus 0, that is x, y, z, and 1, minus 3, minus 5 and 1, 2, minus 1. 1, 2, minus 1 is equals to 0. So x into 3 plus 10 minus y into minus 1 plus 5 plus z into 2 plus 3 equal to 0. That is 13x plus 4y plus 5z is equals to 0. So our required foots lies on what? The line of intersection of the two planes. So our required points must and should be lies on this plane as well as P1. What is my P1? X plus 2y minus z plus 1 equal to 0. This is P1 plane. This is P1 plane. This is obtained plane. Our foots lies on these two planes. So by verification itself, the points A and B, C, D, substitute these points in both the planes which satisfies these two planes. Those are the required points. Substitute the coordinates of A. Option A, 0, minus 5 by 6, minus 2 by 3. Substitute here 13 times of 0, 0. 4 5s are 20, minus 20 by 6, 5 2s are 10. That is, this is minus 10, minus 2y, minus 10 by 3. Here, see, 4 into minus 4, this is minus 4y. So this is plus 20 by 6 is nothing but 10 by 3, minus 10 by 3, 0, satisfied. Again substitute the point in this plane P1, 0, minus 10 by 6, that is minus of minus, plus 2 by 3, plus 1. So this is nothing but 4 by 6, minus 10 plus 4 plus 6, that is minus 1 plus 1, again 0. So this is the point satisfies both the planes. So option A is correct. Similarly substitute point B. This is also substitute both the planes. Both are correct. These two are not satisfied both the planes. So the locus contains these 2 points A and B. Okay. Now see one more concept. P1 equal to 0 is one plane. P2 equal to 0 is another plane. Then the equation of any plane passing through line of intersection of these two planes is of the form P1 plus lambda into P2 is equals to 0. This is the equation of any plane passing through line of intersection of the two planes P1 equal to 0 and P2 equal to 0. These two are intersecting planes. Okay. Next, the perpendicular distance from some point P x1 y1 z1 to plane ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0 is modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d whole divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. Now see the related question. In R cube, consider the planes P1 and P2. Let P3 is the plane of different from P1 and P2, which is passing through point of intersection of P1 and P2. If the distance from 0, 1, 0 to the P3 is 1 and the distance from the point alpha, beta, gamma to P3 is 2, then which of the following are true? So what is P3? P3 is the another plane passing through point of intersection of these two planes. So our P3 can be written as P1 plus lambda P2 is equals to 0. That is y plus lambda x plus z minus 1 is equals to 0. So this is the plane of the form to the P3. Now given that the distance from 0, 1, 0 to the P3 is 1, first of all we write in the standard form lambda x plus y plus lambda z minus lambda equal to 0. Now the perpendicular distance P from 0, 1, 0 to the plane is modulus of 0 into lambda 0 plus 1 into 1 1 plus 0 into lambda 0 minus lambda by root of a square plus b square plus c square. Lambda square plus 1 plus lambda square. It is 1. Modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d by root of a square plus b square plus c square implies 1 minus lambda whole square is equal to 2 lambda square plus 1 by squaring implies 1 plus lambda square minus 2 lambda equal to 2 lambda square plus 1. So plus 1 gets cancelled. Lambda square plus 2 lambda equal to 0 implies lambda equal to 0, lambda equal to minus 2. For lambda equal to 0 we get P1. Our P3 is different from both P1 and P2. So lambda equal to 0 is not possible. Therefore lambda is equals to minus 2. When lambda equal to minus 2, our plane equation is what? Minus 2x plus y minus 2z minus of minus plus 2 equal to 0. That is 2x minus y plus 2z minus 2 equal to 0. This is our P3 plane equation. Now the distance from alpha beta gamma to P3 is 2. So again find the distance from alpha beta gamma. 2 alpha minus beta plus 2 gamma minus 2 by root of 4 plus 1 plus 4 is equals to 2 implies 2 alpha minus beta plus 2 gamma minus 2 equal to plus or minus, this is root 9 is nothing but 3, 3 2s are 6. 2 alpha minus beta plus 2 gamma minus 2 minus or plus 6 equal to 0. That is 2 alpha minus beta plus 2 gamma minus 8 equal to 0 or 2 alpha minus beta plus 2 gamma plus 4 equal to 0. These are two options. B and D satisfies. Okay.